Hello, I'm Thomas Bachelder, and I'm standing here in the Clos Jordan vineyard on 20 Mile Bench, one of my favorite appellations for Pinot Noir and Chardonnay because it's so far from the lake. Between 5 and 6 kilometers from the lake means that the great heat sink in the autumn that we call Lake Ontario has less effect here than it would in Niagara-on-the-Lake or Beamsville Bench, which is closer to the lake. That means that the first grapes to get ripe, Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, take longer than they should to get ripe here. And as they do, the mother vine, la vigne, is pulling up minerality and flavor in the search for sugar. We don't want to rush to sugar. We want more flavor than sugar. We're happy with wines that are 12.5 alcohol eventually, or 13, but we want that slow drive towards perfect maturity and brown seeds. Here on the bench, and there's the escarpment to the south of me here, Lake Ontario to the north. This is the first rise of the bench off of creek shores, and we have a soil here, a composition that is between clay, silt, sand, and of course limestone. A lot of this is glacial heritage. Not only what the glaciers, as they advance, drug from the Laurentian Shield and from elsewhere, but when the glaciers melted and these flows, the 20 Mile Creek that defines this appellation between Jordan and Vineland, where there's just as many good vineyards on both sides, those melting glaciers sent down tons of silt and sand and limestone. So even lower down in creek shores, you get amazingly mineral wines. Lower down, the wines tend to be more foursquare, a little bigger, and up here they're a little finer. We maybe don't get as much color in the Pinot up here, but we get a lot of elegance and perfume. So I really love working in Beamsville Bench. I love working in Niagara-on-the-Lake and on St. David's Bench. But there's a special place in my heart for the 20 Mile Bench on the Vineland Bench side and on the Jordan Bench side for Chardonnays and Pinot Noirs that are packed full of flavor and sense of place, of somewhereness.